Hi, this is Bob for Bob's Movie Reviews, and just so you know, this video does contain spoilers. If you'd like to see just a regular review of Texas Chainsaw 3D, I will have a link in the description, and I'll probably put an annotation on the screen. But this is for anybody who wants to know all the details of the movie. So this is a spoiler video. Okay, so the Texas Chainsaw takes place right after the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and vigilantes and police have come to arrest Leatherface, but he does not want to go. His family decides to send him to prison because they know it's right. Now, this doesn't sound anything like the family from the original, and it doesn't necessarily make any sense because, like, if you think about the family, there's like the grandpa and I don't know, the hitchhiker guy, and I don't know, was there a girl? There wasn't that many people though, and now there's like 28 people in the living room. There's like all these different guys and a couple women. It's like, where did all those people come from? They weren't in the original movie. They could have at least, you know, kept kind of something that made sense, I guess. To me, it just didn't make any sense. So they decide that, you know, they have to just send him to jail because he just murdered all those people. And it seems like these people they aren't really bad people, even though in the original they were all like these crazy lunatics. And so they're going to send him. Then all the vigilantes show up, and they don't really care. They're just going to kill everybody. They just start shooting at the house, killing everybody. They like throw Molotovs into the house and burn it down. And they assume everyone's dead. The woman with the baby did get out, and the guy kills her and steals the baby. And you later find out that him and his wife were having trouble having a baby. So now you skip forward to 20 years later, or 22 years later. I'm not sure. They never go over any ages. They're college students, I believe. Obviously, the one girl is the baby, and she turned out all right. And so they are on their way to, I think it's New Orleans. I can't remember exactly. They're going somewhere for Halloween or a Halloween party. There's no real details on what exactly is going on. And so she finds out that her grandmother died, which also means she finds out that her parents aren't really her parents. And she kind of finds out some information, and she heads to the house. It must be an estate lawyer or some kind of lawyer is kind of giving her some information. And you find out that her grandmother actually knew she was alive and was kind of keeping tabs on her whole life. And so she leaves her this house, and she can't ever sell it or anything. So her and her friends head over there, and it's like this huge mansion, and they pick up a hitchhiker on the way. And it's kind of funny because he's like, oh, they're going to go to the store and get some food, and he's like, I'll just stay behind and clean up the house, and you guys will get the food. Well, instead he decides to just rob all the like silver and whatever. He just is like stealing everything, and he heads down into, no wait, it's in the kitchen. There's like a little pantry, and it's like a hidden door, which is always not a good thing. But he goes in there, and then there's another door, and he goes downstairs, and like another door, and it's like you just keep going further and further in, and eventually you find Leatherface, and he kills him, obviously. And so they find out that so the kids all come back, and they see all the stuff's gone, so they assume he just robbed them and ran away. Eventually one of them finds out that there is actually the hidden door, and I think he gets killed shortly after that. And I can't remember what happens. I know Leatherface eventually does come out, and he tries to kill all of them because he doesn't even know it's his cousin. And he's trying to kill him, and they're like trying to get away in their car. He like chainsaws the tire in half, and their car crashes, and they're like, I think the other guy dies from the accident. I mean, he looks dead. They don't ever say for sure. And then he's like sticking the chainsaw through the car, trying to kill the two girls. And then they get into town, and she's at the police station, and there's like they leave an evidence box on the table for her to look through. Like, they don't leave it for her to look through, but they just set it there, and it's like all the evidence that all these people killed her whole family, you know. And so she kind of is like, well, that's, you know, this is screwed up. And she goes and basically helps Leatherface, and he takes revenge on everyone. And this is kind of the part I don't really understand, the ending. Leatherface kills, like, okay, there was 2 cops, well, 3 cops, and one of them was the son of the other cop, or he was the son of the mayor. So there was 3 cops, and one of them was the son of the mayor, and one of the cops was like the original cop that tried to arrest Leatherface, and so he knew what happened, and he even filled out a report of it, and just like nothing ever happened. I don't know why, but so they kill the other cop, they kill the mayor, like the son just disappears. You don't even know what happens to him. He's just like, he goes outside the building because they're at like a meat processing plant. He goes outside. You never see him again. The mayor's dead. The other cop is dead. And then he just lets the cop from the original arrest just lets Leatherface go, and he just goes down to his basement, and the girl's gonna take care of him. But it's like, how does that even work? Like, how is he gonna be like, oh, the mayor disappeared, your dad disappeared, the other cops disappeared, oh, there's blood all over the city, and there's no suspect, or there's no nothing, and I know you can explain it that just like he was letting him take revenge because what they did was so messed up, but there still has to be some sort of answer for what happened to everyone, and to me that just doesn't make any sense. So what are your thoughts on this movie? I mean, I'd really love to hear it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.